Welcome everyone, this is the butt and cardio core workout. So we are alternating toning and strengthening exercises for the glutes, the hips and the butt with cardio exercises to help you burn more calories and actually show those muscles that you're gaining right now. And we're starting with side leg lift on your left side and the right leg is working. Bend the standing leg a little bit, the knees pointing towards the toes, and turn the standing leg out a little bit just to engage those glutes, and then lift the leg to the side, keep the foot pointed, and try to turn out the lifting leg a little bit. Make sure you're having a very firm stance. And here we go. Let's try the same thing on the other side. You got 45 seconds for each exercise with a 10-minute break, a 10-second break. And here we go. Next 45 seconds on the other side. We're standing on the right leg. Right leg is slightly bent, turn out a little, and then lift the leg, the left leg. If you can, lift the leg hip height while your upper body is slightly leaned over to the right side. You can use your arms like wings to help you stabilize. It does really work to have the arms spread out to the side to help you balance, but don't contract your shoulders while you're holding your arms. Try to pull those elbows out of your shoulder, pinky finger pulling out of the shoulder, and elbow pulling out of the shoulder. Here we go. Picking up the cardio and the heart rate a little bit so we get those calories fired up. Standing on your left leg, step out with your right leg to the side as far as you can on the same line as your foot. And now bend your left leg as much as possible. And in order to gain a little bit of velocity here and make this really dynamic, I would like you to turn your shoulders. Pick those arms up. You can have your hands where your cheeks are or where your chin is, and then twist those arms, twist those shoulders contralaterally to your leg. You will figure it out. When it feels good, you're there. So it has to feel good, squeezing and twisting our center here, our core. 10 seconds of rest and wobble and shake it all out or walk it all out, and then get slowly into position. Bend the right leg and now step out with the left leg on the same plane as your right toes. Now get into that twisting movement. Rotate the shoulder girdle so the right elbow is front. When the left knee is in, right elbow is out. When the left knee is out. So we're twisting together and open. Close and open, close and open, close and open. Fantastic. If it feels good, you're doing right. By the way, this is already workout number 10, so congratulations to everyone making it this far, or for everyone just passing by. You've chosen the right workout. A little bit more cardio, get a breather, and then get into your running, either low knee or high knee, so you can make this from low impact to high impact, anything you want it to be according to your current stamina, form, however you feel like today. You can make this a very low knee run on the spot, or you can start moving forward and backwards or sideways, or if you feel like it, pick those knees up. Get into a high knee run on the spot, like skippings. If you have done my calorie quenching and fat burning workouts, you know what I'm talking about. That would be high knees on the spot, all moving in circles. Great. We keep going with our butt and cardio. This time we're squatting and then twisting and jumping into a twisted stance. So squat, jump, twist, squat, jump, twist, squat, jump, twist. And since you now know what to do with those arms, move those arms contralaterally. Same as the step outs, we're closing, we're opening, we're closing, we're opening, closing, opening. This is a twist in the core to help you get back into your squat straight away. View from the side, dip low. Dip your hips as low as you can. Ideally, the hips go as low as knee height. Keep those knees in direction of your toes, no folding in or folding out. Control your knees when jumping low into the squat position. Kneecaps pointing towards the toes. Always, same thing. All right, let's work the butt a bit more. Hips and glutes. Come into a reverse plank. Fingers are pointing towards your feet. Now open the shoulder girdle. Slide those shoulder blades down and now lift up one leg after the other, alternating left leg lifts. And I would like you to keep those hips up. This is one of the most important things here, not lifting the leg as high as possible, but keeping those hips up, because what's this workout called? It's the butt and cardio workout and not the throw your leg somewhere workout. So I would like you to keep those hips lifted and focus on standing in one line from the feet to the shoulders rather than lifting very high. Fantastic. Shake out a little if you need to. Release those wrists and hands and shoulders. And then come back into your reverse plank, fingers pointing towards the feet. Now point those feet to engage the whole back line. And now lift those hips and dip lower. It's like a hovering movement. We're not ever sitting down. We're constantly engaging our glutes and the whole back line. That's the hamstrings, our back muscles, and we're also working the shoulders and the latissimus here. Make sure to keep your elbows bent slightly in those reverse planks because I don't want you to hurt your elbows. So always unlock your joints a little bit so you're not just hanging in your ligaments or tendons. Fantastic. Get back up, back to our cardio. This is a cardio core glute everything workout. So here we go, standing on the left leg. Now the right leg comes in explosiveness here. Explode in, explode out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Make this fast, quick, explosive. A lot of intention here to pull hand and knee together and then out again. So I would like you to crunch and then straighten back out and extend. Crunch, extend, crunch, extend, crunch, extend. If you have a little wobble, just get back into your balanced position. Make sure to bend the standing knee. Kneecap is pointing where? Direction of the foot, exactly, no falling in or falling out. Get a few more in. Woo! Guess what? That was the first side only. So shake it out for 10 seconds. Do a little fitness dance in between and then come onto the other side, standing on the right side. Now the left knee comes in. Think fast, quick, explosiveness. So this is coming from a fighting martial arts workout where we want to hit the head of our adversary against the knee. Imagine that. It's a bit brutal, but hey. So make this quick, make this fast, make this a very aggressive move. Folding in, folding out, folding in, folding out, all the while you're balancing on your right leg. Fantastic. Get a few more in, keep breathing. And then we're getting down again. Come back down on the floor. I hope shoulders and wrists are released and relaxed a little. So we're coming into a standard plank. That means hands underneath the shoulders and your hips are shoulder height. Come onto the toe mounts and then lift one arm after the other. So this is more of a core workout, but in order to engage your glutes, contract those glutes. Contract your butt in order to create a firm line between your shoulders and your feet. And this should also make it easier to control the plane so that your hip points stay parallel to the floor. Pull the navel in and keep raising those arms up, alternate arm up. I know it's hard, keep going. Ooh. Release quickly, sit down, shake your wrist, shake your hands, shake your elbows. Just release and then slowly come back into plank position. Again, standard plank, hands underneath the shoulders, hips shoulder height, and then come forward with a double knee. So we're coming forward, double knee, perfect. You can do 3 knees, you can do 4 knees, as many knees as you want. So we go, double knee, double knee, double knee, double knee. Fantastic. Make sure to brace your core, so navel is pulling in. Engage your waistline. Keep breathing. This is more like cardio, so you can do quicker, you can jump. Perfect. Few more seconds, you can do it. Make sure to release your shoulders, don't contract. And release. Second time around, the better. Congratulations, you're already halfway. So come back into your squat position and then jump out into a twisting and come back into squat. Squat, twist, squat, twist. Fantastic. So we're closing, opening, and jump back into your squat. Seen from the side. Go as low as knee height with your hips. So we're jumping out and in. Make sure to engage those arms. So shoulders are turning towards the front knee and back into parallel. Fantastic. This is the cardio one. Cardio and butt workout. 3 more seconds. Here we go. You up for a little adventure? This is the jump out to all fours, starting in bear pose. So we're coming into a plank position, but the knees are 90 degrees bent, and then jump out to the right side, and then jump out to the left side. So we're not touching the ground with the knees, that would hurt a bit. So we're only landing on our toe mounts, jumping from right to left. And this could be like a beginning of jumping into a handstand. If you can do this, we're working our way there. Make sure you're grounding the index fingers. The mount of the index fingers is grounded. Bend those elbows some and control your shoulder girdle. The shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Very nice. Keep going. Picking up the heart rate here a little bit to burn even more calories. And here we go, a little breather for your hands. Shake them out a little if you need to. Then we're coming into isolation of the right glute. So we're standing on the left leg. Left knee is bent, kneecap pointing towards your toes. And then lift the right leg slowly. Come up. And you want to hover your upper body forward. So your chest is coming forward, upper body parallel to the floor. Again, those arms are helping in your balanced position. So pull those elbows out of your shoulders and your pinky finger pulling out of your elbow. Perfect. Keep lifting if you can. Lift at least hip height. And you can point your right leg in order to engage the whole back line. Wonderful. Change sides. So here we go. Isolating the left glute, standing on your right leg, knee is bent a few degrees, and then lean forward, upper body parallel to the floor, and then lift the left leg as much as possible. Point the foot, so we're engaging our whole back line here, the hamstrings, the calves, the glutes. Keep the upper body parallel to the floor. Try to lengthen the whole upper body from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Keep breathing. Even though those arms are stretched outside, try to release the shoulders. Shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Fantastic. 2 more seconds. And here we go. Another isolation for the glutes. We're coming back into a down dog position, one that I really like doing. So we're starting with the right leg moving. Left leg stays on the ground. Right leg is moving up and down. Stay in your down dog position. Press your mount of the index fingers firmly into the ground. Make sure your shoulder blades are sliding back on your rib cage. And then lift the right leg in extension of your upper body. Just the right leg is moving for now. So this is a shoulder opening, a shoulder stretch, a chest opening. And if you're really pulling the right leg up, we're also allowing our psoas to lengthen here. Very good. If you need to shake out a bit, release those wrists, elbows, shoulders, because we're continuing on the other side. So that's down dog, split, repeater on the left. So this time, right leg stays on the floor, stay in your down dog position, and now repeat left side. Left side is lifting, and not just a few centimeters, but all the way. Elongate all the way in extension of your upper body. Make sure your elbows are slightly bent. Be mindful of your hands, your wrists, your shoulders, and no contraction in the neck. Perfect. Keep lifting. Left side is lifting up. Point your foot. Love this one. So this is a great counter movement to sitting because we're stretching the chest and engaging our glutes here. You can lie down. We have 2 more exercises here, all lying down, and then we stretch. So lie on your belly, chest and head, forehead are on the floor. We simply lift our legs from the thighs. So stretch those legs out, lift those thighs, then rotate your legs out and beat those heels. So this is a Pilates heel beats exercise where we're trying to engage the inside of our glutes. It looks super easy, but you notice it's actually really hard. So keep beating, small movements, quick, small heel beats. Chest is glued to the floor. Suck the navel in slightly, lift the navel from the floor to protect your back. And one more. Wonderful. Just turn around, lie on your back, shoulders and head is on the ground. Now extend your arms over your shoulders, extend your legs over your hips, and now extend arms and legs out. Pull your navel in. You do want to leave a little bit of an arch or curvature in the lower back, so don't compress the lower back on the floor, and simply extend right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. So diagonally extending without touching the ground though. So we keep hovering over the floor and then pulling back in. When you're extending, pay particular attention to your core. So control your center, don't move in your core. Keep the navel sucked in, narrow your waistline, narrow your hip points, control this movement. Well done! So here we go. Little hamstring stretch, bending and folding, feet are parallel. And now fold forward. If you felt a little strain in your wrists and your elbows, you can use this forward fold now to shake them out a bit. Otherwise, just let your shoulders, your head hang, bend those knees forward and then stretch back out. Make sure to release your shoulders and your head. And then extend, exhale, inhale, bend. Extend, exhale, inhale, bend. And a few more times, keep breathing and keep releasing forward. Last 2 stretches, a butt toner and a butt stretch on one side and on the other. So we're starting on the left side. You're crossing your right ankle over the left knee and then sit back and down. Make sure your back stays straight. So we're toning a little bit the left-hand side and we're stretching the right-hand side here. Make sure that your hips stay parallel to the floor. Extend those arms up. Make sure your shoulders stay relaxed. Extend through the pinky finger. Wonderful. Let the head in a very long line. Pick the chin up a little bit. Pick the gaze up. Dip a little bit lower for the last 10 seconds. Keep breathing. And then slowly release, shake it out if you need to. We will wobble. And then slowly come onto the other side. Twist your left leg over your right. Then push your hips backwards and down. Make sure to keep your balance. I hope there's still some left in you. So again, we're toning the right side, we're stretching the left. Make sure that the bent knee turns out. And then extend the back, pull the navel in slightly, lift those arms overhead. Make sure to pull the pinky finger out. Don't lift those shoulders, drop those shoulders down. And enjoy this last stretch. That was butt and cardio. And I think you felt it. So come back here anytime you need it. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.